Yes, you're welcome to this chapter that is 2.5, which deals with monitoring of ecosystems. It is a powerful topic of which you must listen to and then also get to know what exactly is taking place. Why do we need to monitor? Why do we need to investigate? Actually, you have to know what is dealt with or what you're dealing with in this topic. I'll begin by asking a question. Why are we investigating? Why do we need to investigate? Why? Why? The reason is very simple. In order to discover similarities and then also discover differences between ecosystems. Then another thing is that in order to monitor, model, and evaluate them over time. That is another importance of investigating. Then also another thing is we need to measure both natural change and human impact. That's why we're doing an investigation. So, what are we going to be doing in this study? So in this study, we're going to investigate and quantify the different components of an ecosystem. So it's not merely an investigation to enjoy, but you're going to investigate and then quantify the different components of an ecosystem. So in this case, you need to know that you're going to be an investigator, and therefore you need to know what you're going to use during the investigation. You cannot go to investigate minus knowing the apparatus or material you're going to use. Therefore, that's why I'm saying that you need to know what you're going to use, you as an investigator. So, what are some of the requirements? One, you need to know the name of a given ecosystem and also its location. For example, Dinkelwald, Bad or Switzerland, and mixed deciduous coniferous managed woodland. So you need to know the name, and then also you need to know the location of that given ecosystem. Then you need to know which kind of organisms are you going to identify. It's not merely going there and enjoy life, no, but you need to know which kind of organisms are you going to find out in that given ecosystem, and which technologies are you going to use to capture those different organisms. Then we come to the sampling strategies which are going to be used in order to measure the biotic, those are the living components of the environment, and then abiotic factors, we also need to investigate them, and these involve the non-living components of an ecosystem. So there will be an investigation about biotic and abiotic factors that change either due to environment or due to human impact. Then also there will be measurements, and this requires when you really know how to manipulate your work. Then the other thing that is required in this unit is that measurements should be repeated to increase reliability. So you don't do one measurement and stop there. No, we do several measurements, several of them, and do it several times until we come up with reliable results. What do I mean by repeated? For example, if it is an experiment, you can have like an average. It is the same thing if, for example, we are determining the turbidity of water. We don't make one measurement, but we can make like 6 measurements to establish an average, and in such a case we say that our results are reliable. Then also we are saying that methods of estimating the biomass, those are the living components of the environment, and energy of trophic levels in the community include measurement of dry mass. By dry mass we are actually draining all the water out of an organism. That means it has to be killed. Then also we can use the same data to extrapolate in other samples